Hi, I'm Katie Brooks, the CEO of the Bend Chamber of Commerce and a member of the Early Learning Council. Our third goal in Raise Up Oregon recognizes that what we do today for our families with young children will impact the children for their entire lifetime. This is Goal 3. All children are thriving in early childhood and beyond. Let's take a look at what that means. We want to make sure that young children get the health care they need. This includes implementing the Oregon Health Plan continuous enrollment for children birth to 5, focusing on oral health, making sure that all of our children get health care, which means it's easy to get, it's high quality, and provided in languages that they and their families can understand. We know that trauma is on the rise, so we're also looking to have our pediatric healthcare providers well trained in this area and to screen children for trauma. Finally, meeting the mental health needs of young children means having providers who reflect the communities that they are serving and get specialized training to do this work. The social and emotional health of young children is foundational for their future. Raise Up Oregon recognizes that supports are needed and includes providing training and professional development for early childhood professionals who work with young children, whether in the health, behavioral health, child welfare, human services, or early learning and care areas. It also includes mental health supports in specific programs such as early learning and care, home visiting, early intervention, child welfare, and health. And finally, screening in all the early childhood programs so that developmental delays or disabilities can be recognized and addressed early. Young children who have developmental delays and disabilities benefit from early identification and assistance. Through Raise Up Oregon, we plan to increase outreach and enrollment for early intervention and early childhood special education, to broaden criteria for infants and toddlers who can qualify for early intervention, strengthen early childhood programs to promote inclusive services for children experiencing delays and disabilities, improve how professionals working with young children are trained, and finally, have state agencies better coordinate to meet the needs of children with delays and disabilities and their families. Childcare is fundamental for all of us, helping children, families, and our economy prosper. Raise Up Oregon's activities to strengthen and grow childcare include increasing the supply of childcare programs and growing the childcare workforce, growing state investment in childcare and early learning, supporting increased federal investment in childcare and early learning, supporting the workforce by improving professional development and professional pathways for credentialing, supporting fair childcare licensing, having more children with delays and disabilities be included in early care and learning programs, preventing children from being suspended or expelled from early learning and care programs, reducing what parents have to pay for childcare, and implementing the new co-location fund for affordable housing and early learning and care. Raise Up Oregon is concerned about all the people in early childhood workforce, such as home visitors, community health workers, mental health specialists, childcare teachers, and this section looks at support for the entire early childcare workforce. It puts forth improving the professional development for the entire workforce, helping more people get degrees and credentials that help maintain a diverse workforce, keeping people in the field through retention in areas such as pay, benefits, support, training, and supervision. In this area, Raise Up Oregon is focused on the transition for young children into their public education programming in kindergarten. Raise Up Oregon includes updating the early learning and kindergarten guidelines, having shared professional development for preschool teachers through 3rd grade, making sure that there is smooth transition from preschool into kindergarten.
Thank you so much for your interest in Raise Up Oregon.